Alright, hello. Today we're going to see what we already know about pop art. This technique, when we're going to see what we already know, is called activating some prior knowledge. The goal today is to think about what we already know about a topic so we can connect new information when we read or look at a piece of art. I'm going to start. I'm going to place pop art at the top of my paper, and without talking, I'm going to write something that I already know about pop art. So I know that pop art is an art movement, so I'm going to silently write art movement under pop art on my paper. I also know that Roy Lichtenstein is an artist of that movement, and so is Andy Warhol. So I'll write this next on my list. Now let's see what your prior knowledge is of pop art. I would like you to work with a partner and think about all of your prior knowledge you have about pop art. Record anything down that you can think of on your paper with your partner. Remember that you don't need to worry about getting anything wrong. It's about taking risks and thinking about anything that may come to your mind when you think about pop art. Our goal today is try to figure out everything we might know about the topic so that when we view our artwork, we can make these great connections. Alright, so let's come back together and discuss what we already know about pop art. So, Lily, what do you have on your paper?
A few things that I wrote down about pop art is that it's a cartoon setting, comic book. It feels like a more like modern feel, pop culture feel, and expressing dramatic feelings.
Those are awesome, and those are definitely things that all relate to pop art.
Thanks.
I think this is really going to help you once we start viewing our piece of artwork.
Awesome.
So now that you have had the opportunity to work with your small groups, take a few moments to motivate more prior knowledge on your own. During this time, you should write down anything new that you might have thought of, so really dig deep. We will use all of this prior knowledge to help us focus as we continue to learn about pop art. Alright, so now I'm going to put a picture up of Drowning Girl. And Drowning Girl is a piece of artwork created by Roy Lichtenstein. He's one of my favorite artists from this movement. And in this painting, you will see that, Lily, you were right that there are some vibrant colors. There's a lot of dramatic things happening. There are a variety of strategies that people use when they read. So when viewing an artwork, we can use similar strategies that you may use when you are reading. So one strategy that readers use is questioning. To help us better understand Drowning Girl, we can ask a lot of different questions. But today we're going to stick to the basics. Who, what, where, when, how, and why questions. Please follow along with the questions on your handout. While I'm looking at Drowning Girl, I'm going to take a moment and ask, what do I see in the painting? Now, I am only going to describe what I actually see in the image. I see vibrant colors, I see a woman, I see a text bubble. By looking at your handout, you're going to answer the following questions that can be found. Alright, so here's your handout. And by looking at Drowning Girl, I want you to take a moment and fill all of this out.